What's going on, everybody? Chris from Out West with Chris, back to do another Hunter's Haul unboxing. And the box is right here. It's nice, it's big, I can tell it is full of gear. Pretty excited to check it out. If you're new to subscription boxes or you're new to this channel and you're just wondering what the heck is this is a subscription box. So you pay a monthly membership fee, essentially. They send you stuff. Now this one is targeting hunters, but there's always a ton of really cool gear in here that would be great for any outdoorsman or outdoorswoman. And I've opened and reviewed a ton of boxes since my channel began, and this is one of my favorite. Month in, month out, these guys really put in great gear. And I'm really excited to see what they packed in the box this month. Like I said, it's pretty heavy and it is full. Now there's two tiers, the kind of basic tier and then the advanced. I'll have all the information about subscriptions, costs, that type of stuff in the description down below, as well as a coupon code that you guys can use to save 15% off your first month. Now when you use that promo code, I don't get paid or anything like that. I'm not a commissioned salesperson. I do get the box for free though. Part of that, I asked if they could do a promo code. They were cool with doing it. And yeah, so just be sure to take advantage of that. All right guys, so this is an h2o theme. The pro value is looking at $68.46. The advanced value is $173.44. Not bad for paying $109, which includes your shipping. Let's just dive in with this right here. So this is the snack for the month, and this is from Honey Stinger. Honey Stinger makes some really popular, like they're almost gels, like energy gels and other snacks like that people use on the trail. Really popular with backpackers and that type of thing who want to keep their stuff light, but also pack a ton of energy. And these are energy chews. It is limeade flavored. Let's just open them up and we'll try one out. So it's like a little gumdrop. Pretty good. It's got a ton of vitamin C in here. 100% of your daily intake. 160 calories. Some caffeine. 32 milligrams of caffeine. So if you're ever out and about and you need a little pick-me-up, these would be great. Those are actually really kind of tasty. If you like gummy type stuff, you'll like these. Now they are putting a $2.49 value on these. I don't know what they cost. That seems about right for what this type of thing would run. All right, next up we have an item from Rocket Gator, and we got an item from Rocket Gator several months back. It was a nice heavy-duty dry bag and a pretty big dry bag. And I use that all the time. When I go kayaking, I put all of my camera batteries, my camera accessories, extra stuff in there, first aid kit, my fishing license, car keys, all that type of stuff goes in my dry bag. And I actually got to test it out a little bit when I fell out of my kayak a couple weeks ago. You can watch that video later. I'll link it right here with the card. Let's get that. We'll be able to see if that oh, I lost my little knife too. And the nice thing about dry bags is they float typically. If you fill them up with air, they will float. So if you leave a little bit of an air pocket, 9 times out of 10, unless you have bricks in there or something like that, they're gonna stay on top of the water. It kept all my gear nice and dry. It's a really quality dry bag. I've been using it all the time. We have another dry bag from Rocket Gator, and this one is a nice big one, and it's super light. It's an ultralight, so it's not like the vinyl material. I do not know how waterproof this is gonna be. My guess is it's gonna be, you can see sealed seams right here. You might not be able to see them in the video, but you get a rubberized kind of bottom. That's gonna help prevent scuffing when you're setting the bag down or tearing of the fabric. It's the tried and true method for dry bags of folding like that and then flipping shut. That actually will keep water out. I guarantee it. So pretty cool, super lightweight. I mean, just look, it wants to float. because there's air in it. Anyway, super lightweight, cool dry bag. The value on that is $29.99, but the value on protecting your gear from the elements is priceless. So if you don't have a dry bag, it's really good equipment. Really good to have. Helps keep you organized, especially if you kayak fish and you don't have a dry bag, and if you do any recording. You know, some sort of compartment to keep your stuff that you need dry is the way to go. Next up, we have an item from Platypus. This is a 2-liter bottle. Right here, this is the Platy bottle, and it's a flexible water bottle, and these are awesome. I use these all the time. I don't know if it was Hunter's Haul or maybe another subscription box, but I've received these before in subscription boxes, and I've actually purchased these on my own. They are great. These Platypus containers, they fold up really small. It's hard to call them a water bottle, but I mean, they basically are. But they fold up really small when you're not using them. They have a twist top like this, and you can fit 2 liters of water in here. 2 liters. That's awesome. The only downside, in my opinion, to a Platypus style water bottle is that sometimes they make noise in your pack. And if you're a hunter, one of those things that you're not gonna want is noise in your pack. But if you think about it, an aluminum water bottle is gonna make noise. You know, if you just have a plastic bottle full of water, those crinkle and make noise sometimes depending on the quality of the plastic. This is nice, folds down really small, holds 2 liters when you fill it up. I'm into it, I like it. The value on that is $14. Now we're gonna go to our next and last item in the Pro, and this is a product I'm not familiar with. It is Seahorse Protective Equipment Cases. So basically, this is kind of like a dry box. Kind of almost like a Pelican, but a different type of plastic. But it's totally a dry box. Let's see. It's got a little twist lock right here. So let's open it up and see what's inside. So to open it, you undo the twist lock, flip that up, and it opens right up. You can key it, so that's interesting. There's a couple of those keys. So the interior is kind of like a soft plastic or softer plastic. The outside, very hard. Inside, not as hard. There's a little plastic mesh retainer right here, so you could theoretically slide a phone up in there. If you have a YouTube channel and you're just getting into filming with GoPros and you have some batteries and other accessories and your GoPros, but you're out in the elements, like you film snowboarding videos or you film kayak fishing videos or hunting, hiking, camping videos where, you know, it might rain, this would actually be a pretty cool setup to put your cameras, which typically are waterproof, but your batteries and memory cards and other accessories, which aren't always waterproof, you can fit them right in here. This is gonna be great for kayak fishing for me. Tons of room to put your phone in there, wallet, car keys. With electronic keys nowadays, you don't wanna get those wet. All that stuff, pretty cool, and it's gonna be waterproof. It's lockable with these keys. So that's pretty cool. I like it. So that wraps up your Pro Box. Total value $68.46, something like that. And they run about $44, so, you know, not bad. The nice thing about this, you don't get knockoff items. You don't get any of that. These are all brand names. Sorry for the interruption really quick. Thank you, Mr. Walters, for the gift. I'm gonna enjoy this so very much. Can't wait to taste it. Might crack it open tonight, I'm not sure. But thank you, man, I really appreciate the gift. Now back to the box. Let's move on to the advanced box. 2 items in this advanced box. Let me locate them. The first item is right here. This is from Alps Outdoors. And this is their Willow Creek pack, coming in at a value of $54. It looks like it has a hydration bladder built in, and one that has the neoprene line on it to keep it from freezing, and also to keep it from heating up when it's in the hose, so that you don't take a suck on your hose and get a mouthful of hot water. it just insulates it. Looks like it's a bite valve. So really cool. Looks like an ultralight pack. Great for scouting and that type of stuff. You can put some food in here. You'll have some water in your hydration bladder and then some other gear that you'll want. Nice zipper pulls. That's cool. I like how it's got these compression straps that allow this to flip open. And then you could put, like, if you get hot when you're out hiking, your sweatshirt or your jacket in here, and then put it back on, compress it. Got a pocket right here. You have another pocket right here. And that's just a basic pocket, nothing special about those, just drop-in pockets. And then another pocket right here. Not huge, you know, this isn't a huge storage pack, but it looks like it's pretty well made. The hydration bladder is actually right inside here. So it's kind of cool. I don't know if you can see this. It's all crammed in there. But see this toggle right here? That's actually how you hang your hydration bladder. I've complained about that on other packs before where, you know, there's nothing to hang your bladder from. This has it. It has a spot to hang the bladder. Basically, in my mind, what this is a hydration system with pockets, okay? It's a pack that's essentially built around a bladder. You can out the hose on either side, which is cool, but it comes out on the right side to start off with. It does have a clip, but you can move that clip to this other side. So I'm liking this. I think this is great for $54. I have a few Alps Outdoor products, and so far so good with those. If you're a mountain biker, this will be good too. You'll be able to stuff a little bit of food, maybe some first aid supplies, just, you know, little stuff, and then you'll have a full thing of water ready to rock and roll when you need it. I like it a lot. Okay, so next up we have something, it's kind of big. It doesn't look big, but this is from Outdoor Vitals. It's a 6-sided shelter, and this 6-sided shelter comes in here. Okay, oh, some stakes. Oh, okay. What do we got? The Outdoor Vitals 6-sided shelter is a $50 value. And I just want to say really quick, it's not really a 6-sided shelter. Basically what it is a fly for like a hammock. It would be great for that. I actually have it set up outside. I'll show you in just a second. I only have like 2 trees, so I wasn't able to fully set it up, just because of where my sidewalk is and just all that stuff. It would also work great as like just staking it to the ground and running a ridge line. You don't really need to run a ridge line because the ridge has 2 ropes kind of attached to it, which is kind of cool, and it has a really cool kind of tightening system. Now, I did a little bit of reading about these guys, Outdoor Vitals. That's a new company to me. They had a little card in the box as well, and it talks about kind of who they are and their mission. And they're really similar to another company I'm familiar with. That's Cast King. Cast King makes fishing gear, but they're a direct-to-consumer company. You don't have to pay the markup of all the you know, retail stuff, salespeople, you know, just all of that. These folks are an online seller, and essentially they're saying you get the same great gear, but at a way lower price. Anyways, Outdoor Vitals, interesting business model. It's something that I think is the future of commerce, you know, the whole e-commerce style of you know, working things. So interesting. Check it out if you're interested. All right, I didn't set mine up super high. If you were going to be in a, you know, a hammock, you would want it a little bit higher. So that's it overall. Sorry for the poor lighting out here. You know, got a dual shade and stuff because of the tree. But it's basically a raid fly. It looks like it's pretty good quality. Here's the tightening system I was talking about before. You basically just pull that up and then pull your rope and it tightens it right up. It's gonna be hard for me to do. Okay, whoop, there we go. And it just locks it in. So to loosen it, you just lift that tab. All of that is integrated onto the tarp itself. Comes with some steaks, little cheapy steaks, nothing major, but pretty cool little system here. So that wraps up the box. Again, it seems like just a ton of value. The theme was H2O, so this is keeping your stuff dry, keeping hydrated, and all of that stuff. I thought they did a great job. Really interested about this. This is a cool little dry box, essentially. I like it. And I'm happy about that Rocket Gator dry bag. Stoked on that. This pack looks really cool. All good stuff, all high quality from what I can tell. No knockoffs, which is just huge in my opinion. Now the advanced box costs $109 like I said before, and you got $173 of value. So let's wrap things up in here. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, check out some of the other videos up on the screen. Hit that subscribe button. If you're thinking about signing up for a subscription box, this one might be the one for you. If it is, use that code. So promo code in the description down below. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit that bell icon so that you know when I upload stuff. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, thanks for getting out west with Chris.